Well, Philip isn't just an inventor, he's a putting coach as well, so it's a chance to have a coach's corner now, and I'm going to pick his brains about how to use the 2Thumb putter grip the most effective way. Tell me about it. Let me pick your brains again.
The trouble with most people, they don't get their head in the right position. I think it's so important. When you have the other 13 clubs in your bag, you're looking out along the horizon. This golf ball here is 90 degrees from that horizon. The trouble is with most players, and we're talking about professional ones here, basically, they don't turn their head to see over top of the ball. They stand well balanced, they may be, but the head is in this sort of angle. Their eyes are actually turning in their sockets. I'd like to get them better balanced, weight slightly further forward, looking over top, and I want this absolutely level looking down.
So if you take that position again, it's simply a matter of getting your head to get sort of level with the ground instead of being up there, which you do for most of the real shots in golf.
Absolutely, Dennis. This is the putter, not the other 13 clubs in the bag.
Okay, now, for you, getting addressed correctly, set up properly, seems to be massive. Now, tell me about the shoulders at the address position. What do you know about those?
Dennis, for me, shoulders are absolutely critical to be consistent with your putting stroke. If you have one hand above the other, you'll see that my shoulders are absolutely facing skywards, again for the other 13 clubs.
This would be sort of more like that?
Absolutely. But when you pull your hand, for me it's going to be left hand above my right, my shoulders not only tilt upwards, they actually tilt slightly outwards as well, which is going to give me an open effect on my putting.
Right. So key to get the shoulders in a parallel position, not a slopey position.
I want these shoulders absolutely running along the ground here.
Talking about setup, it seems to me that the shoulders you've got right, the eyes you've got right, but now it's where do you do the knees and what happens to them during the stroke?
Oh, Dennis, so many people here use their knees in their putting stroke. You have enough head weight here to make the ball roll well. You don't need to use the lower half of your body. You don't need this rotation of your lower half at all. Keep it nice and firm. What I would teach is to actually make yourself just slightly knock-kneed. Little tip here basically, get a sleeve of golf balls, just put it between your knees and hold on to it. And during the stroke you will see that the upper of the body moves very well, lower half of the body stays absolutely still.
A bit like the full swing there, turn the upper and keep the lower nice and tight.
Absolutely.
Well, continuing along the theme of the setup, the putter shaft at address, seems to me you talk about it being in a very precise position, and it's not the normal position where people say lean the shaft forward.
Correct, Dennis. The putter head itself is always designed to have 2.5 to 3.5 degrees of loft. That alone will make the ball lift out of the grass and make it run true. The problem with having the shaft forward, I've taken that loft away from the putter face. And if I have my hands in this certain position, I'm actually going to pick the putter head up much sharper. I'm going to be hitting down. If you've actually seen the ball pop up in the air, I've often believed it's because the hands have actually led the putter head. With the 2Thumb grip, I'm going to use what we've engineered, which is have the shaft in a vertical position, and it allows a perfect pendulum stroke. Let the engineering do the work for you, not yourself.
Now, we talked about the position of you, we talked about the position of the putter, but what about the ball? Where do you like to see that?
What I'd like to see is the back of the ball in the middle of the stance, Dennis. So many people push their ball too far forward. When you get a natural putter arc rotation, when the ball is too far forward, I believe you're going to hook the putter. If you don't hook it, you've got a tendency to leave the putter face slightly open and push out. The best position is back of the ball, middle of the stance, to give that lovely flow through the hitting area.
Well, there's a lot of pointers there about the setup, but before you make the stroke itself, there's the pre-shot routine. Tell me your thoughts there.
I like to see a routine. I'm going to run it through quite quickly here. Firstly, putter behind the ball on the direction of my target. 2, I'm going to have my weight and my feet balanced again parallel down my target. Weight, I'm going to get it nice and fixed, not back on my heels. Then going to grip the putter, gives me a nice upright shaft position, and my eye line then directly over the ball. Now I feel comfortable. I'm going to make just slightly adjustments with the putter face, so I'm happy. Now I'm ready to shoot. I'm going to allow myself now just to take the putter back naturally and just stroke the ball through. Nice held finish. I love to see this nice held finish. So many players practice and they have a recoil.
Well, there are your thoughts on before you hit the stroke, but now we're going to look at the stroke itself and how the motion of flowing the putter can improve with a 2-thumb putting grip.